What is up? What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Check this out, man. Diddy lawyers make a dangerous, bold move. Jay-Z's lawsuit. Shout out to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the subscribers, man. Shout out to all my patrons. I'm tired, man. Uncle Mike tired, man. I ain't gonna front. I'm tired as I don't know what, man. But I can't sleep. So y'all ain't gonna believe this. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, man. So when I can't sleep, hey, I might as well come down here and do some reactions. But check this out, man. What's on my mind is the very next one I'm gonna do, the Orlando Brown. Orlando, you've been found out, man. You have said some things out of your mouth that was a lie. It could be true, but it's a lie. We looking for truth. And speaking of truth, that's why we on my man, 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦. I hope I'm saying that right. 𝗟𝗡𝗡𝗞𝗦's channel, man. It's fun and games and joking and everything. Is fine and dandy if everybody knows it's a joke and they in on the joke. But this Diddy situation, man, it ain't nothing to joke about. And Jay-Z, I don't know if Jay-Z is so far he been swinging through the cracks. But according to Jaguar Wright, who's my buddy, I'm under her spell, y'all. They don't know me. They don't know. They think they know who behind this camera. They don't know Uncle Mike for real. Jaguar got you under her spell. She got you hypnotized. They say something else. Somebody said they kissing her butt or whatever the case may be. Man, next thing you know, God damn, this joint loud. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be. Oh, I got too many mics on, y'all. I've been doing different things. I've been sliding over to the other side, playing the keyboards and stuff. Anyway, hey, check this out, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Uncle Mike, I got on the World's Largest Rap Contest t-shirt, y'all. Y'all go check out the World's Largest Rap Contest.com. Just go check the website out. It's free to register if you want to register. I communicate with a lot of people there. I built the website myself. If y'all want to know Uncle Mike's skills, yeah, I got IT skills too, my guy. I built the website and then I broke it and Tahir had to fix it. But I built it though. Tahir, I can design a little better than Tahir can. But he can build websites too. Anyway, man, that's enough about me. Also, I can do backyard work. I can cut the grass. That's what I was doing for the Patreons. You know, all that type of stuff, man. I'm human, man. I just got a lot of talent. And people get mad because and I thought I was one of the weak people on earth. I thought everybody else was better than me. Come find out. The ones, especially the trolls and the haters, they can't even do nothing. What can you do? Show me what you got. Show me what you got, mean man. Hey, man, thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all, man. That's all. I just want to say thank y'all. Without any further ado, Diddy lawsuit, a dangerous, bold move. Let's check it out.
So the freak-off tapes are going to be shown to the jury. So the freak-off tapes are going to be shown to the jury. That's what new updates are stating. The jury being shown this stuff, I feel like, is not common. Hey guys, it's 𝗟𝗡𝗞𝗦, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where
that is common. That's common. No. See, y'all, oh my God, man. How can I break this down to you? They gotta see the evidence. See, y'all thinking that they're gonna show the freak off tapes. No, they're gonna show the evidence. Who cares what the evidence is? If it was a car, they would show a car. If it was an airplane, they'd show airplane. In this case, it's just Diddy's freak off tapes to prove what's going on. This is a sexual case. So you they showing the evidence and the proof. What proof you got? Well, what proof you got? Well, nah, they was really enjoying this. Well, let me see the proof. They enjoying what? The party? Nah, the freak off party. Okay, well, let's see. That's all it is. It ain't no. Oh man, here we go.
The jury being shown this stuff, I feel like is not common. Hey guys, it's more daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video where Diddy's trial begins in a few weeks. Not a few weeks, guys. Oh my god, it's 15th of April basically, and it begins at the beginning of May. And it seems some of his infamous freak-off tapes are going to be actually shown to the jury, if a new proposed questionnaire is any indication. The rap mogul's lawyers have submitted this questionnaire late Friday, and according to the Associated Press, it contains questions about potential jurors' willingness to watch explicit videos or videos that depict the assault. Diddy's team also reportedly wants to know about jurors' views on people with multiple partners. The questionnaire reportedly contains more than 70 questions, some with subparts, and the AP says prosecutors shared their own letter with the judge in this case as well, calling the whole questionnaire too long and worrying it may be too confusing. So the prosecutors don't want this. Obviously, Diddy now and his team are wanting to provide this context because the main thing they're going to be fighting for is, was there really forced coercion or not? So the jury are basically going to be seeing these tapes, and that's going to help them release Diddy.
Man, come on, man. Dude, look. They don't need, first of all, once you get that horse tranquilizer on you or in you, spiked drinks and all this type of stuff, y'all need to be worrying about that. Because once you spiked, drinked, and all drunk up, it may look like a person is enjoying this, but they on some type of drug, man. Y'all some dumb boy. I swear to God, the United States, especially the court system, y'all act so stupid. Why I need to see this tape? Yeah, I'm on drugs, right? Yeah, give me whatever. Give me. So a person, big homie Cece had said this. Once this horse tranquilizer is on you or in you or whatever, this drug, you would do anything somebody tell you to do. You will empty out your bank account and give it to them. So you on this drug, right? Let's say this is true. You on this drug and you empty out your bank account, and then you taking the person to court, and he said, well, Your Honor, here's the receipt. He gave me the money. Yeah, but I was on the drugs. I didn't mean to give you all my money. That's a stupid move. I don't understand what this court system. Oh my God, young. We need man. I don't know what to call it, man. It's called stupidity, man. That's all I can say. Or
was there really forced coercion or not? So the jury are basically going to be seeing these tapes, and that's going to help release Diddy. Apparently, Diddy is facing 5 charges, as we know, and the prosecution has alleged Diddy engaged in numerous freak-offs over the years with women and male counterparts that usually filmed. And so therefore, this specific situation here is going to really, really help Diddy's side. Prosecution do not want this at all. 72 questions, guys. It's utterly irrelevant to the ability to serve on a jury. Prosecutors also cited, the trafficking trial of 𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗞𝗦 as an example of how a lengthy questionnaire can be damaging. Judge Arun has told lawyers that questionnaires will be distributed to hundreds of prospective jurors at the end of April, so that questioning of prospective jurors can begin on May the 5th with opening statements. Okay, intriguing. So, of course, the prosecution saying, comparing it to 2 different trials is a very clever chess move, but this particular questionnaire could help the jury have an insight to Diddy and his argument, because they're going to be saying that this basically was not forced. These people came to my house. These were my exes. This is what they wanted to do, despite the fact that there are videos of Cassie being beaten up and dragged into a hotel room and IV drips and etc. and multiple civil lawsuits. So this is definitely going to be one for the books, especially if we're going to get a questionnaire that jurors have to fill in and watch tapes themselves this. It's definitely going to be a lot, guys. Do we think that this man is going to be, sentenced? A lot of people are worried. I think he will be. I don't think that he will go down for every single charge. I think some charges will be written off, to be honest with you, like the RICO stuff, but I definitely feel like the trafficking stuff is definitely something he's going to be going down for, especially because there are more alleged victims growing, and there seems to possibly be, even dare I say it, a fourth superseding indictment, guys, that is going to be coming his way before the beginning of this trial. I want this trial to be delayed. I'm saying that with my absolute chest. Forget about the prosecution and Diddy's lawyers, guys. We're not ready for the trial. Let's be honest. It's too soon. Nah. Diddy only went down for an indictment in September. We're not ready for this trial. It has not been.
Man, I'm more than ready for this trial. I think all the people who have suffered is ready for this trial. I think that I understand your point, but at the same time, I'm afraid that more bull is going to come in between this, especially with Bugsby. Shoot, I'm scared Bugsby might mess up the Fed thing. He been messing up so much. How you gonna be a top lawyer coming out filing stuff in the wrong goddamn they ain't even welcomed you into that court system. I don't know how y'all say it. You gotta get a license to be. He can't practice law in that part of New York. Hell, we don't know how this stuff work. You supposed to know. Got these people all thinking they gonna get justice, and you can't even file the paperwork right. Man, go sit down somewhere. God dang. So you delayed it. We can't afford no delays. It's bad enough we can't be in the courtroom. I might go up there, y'all. Uncle Mike might go up there just for the hell of it. Just to see how close I can get. Tell myself, hey, y'all, I'm here. Y'all look, hey, YouTube, look,
in a year of this madness. I know that so much has happened with Diddy, but we are not ready for this trial to come and take place. So I'm a bit worried that it's happening too soon. Let's delay this at least until August, September. I feel like right now it does not need to be done. Diddy wants this speedy trial. The prosecution seems to be ready. Diddy's lawyers obviously now are unprepared. They're going to try and extend it, I feel. Questions. But if they were going to extend this trial, I feel like a court document would have been released by now for them stating that they want to do this. This is a bold move from Diddy's side as well. I want to make that clear. Because the jurors could be looking at this stuff and flip on him very easily. The more material and questionnaires and just in general, the material that you give to the jury, the more that they can use it not only for you, but against you as well, because the prosecution will likely flip that. The prosecution don't want any of that. And there's probably a reason for why, but they're going to need to find a way to turn that against him. And I feel like it can be easy to do so because the prosecution have been whacking this man and his lawyers so far. I know that there is judiciary corruption, jury corruption, court corruption. I definitely do think so, but I feel like in this case with Diddy, it's minimal because he would have been released on bail by now.
One of the questions, one of the questions on the 70 questions is something about how do you feel about group sex, or I don't know, are you for or against group sex? And I'm like, well, as long as the whole group is of age and all these, as long as the group is of age, I'm trying to remember to finish my sentence before I start on something else. If nobody's breaking no laws, basically, this is about law, man. Y'all asking all these people these stupid questions in their opinion. Can we get to the law? The law states that the man asked for a speedy trial. So let's speed this up. That's what he wanted. The law states that you can't put something in somebody's drink. The law states you can't scratch serial numbers off of guns. They ain't talking about that. Let's see if they say something about them guns. We found guns in your house with serial numbers scratched off. This is law. This is the law. But we just gonna throw that out. Bullshit. How you just gonna throw something? We're gonna just throw that out, or we're gonna talk about this? Why you got guns with the serial number scraped off? How many people have been off because of these guns that we can't trace back. Something got to be done with this, man. It's some lazy people in our court systems and our government, man. Lazy. They don't want to do their job. They want to act like they doing their job. Actors. There's too many actors on this earth.
3 bails denied. Please, he would have found his way. He would have wormed his way into that judiciary madness and got his way out. But of course he hasn't. That man even went judge shopping. Do you understand? There were 3 separate judges who all denied this man's bail. When I tell you that this man's ties to the level of judiciary and police corruption has been cut significantly, randomly, it definitely has. You've gone judge shopping and you got denied bail 3 times, and now you're reaching desperate measures to give jurors questionnaires so that you think that they could help you, but I feel like it's going to be turned against him in ways that his lawyers don't understand.
Man,
his lawyer, Mark 𝗟𝗓𝗡𝗓, I believe his name is. There's 2 Marks. Mark 𝗟𝗓𝗡, who now is going to be the front runner. This man is doing constant TMZ podcasts in relation to the Diddy stuff. If you don't get your ass out of that TMZ studio and get into the lawyer room and do what you need to do, my lawyer is not going to be doing up interviews on a weekly basis with TMZ. Like, what is going on? Honestly, guys, it's a hot mess. Soulja Boy has come out to give a rant saying that they're coming after him because he owns stuff, just like how they're coming after Jay-Z, how they're coming after Diddy, and that is why he has to pay this $4 million, and he's so upset, you know, after his particular civil suit and the fact that he lost it.
$4 million?
Mind you, there's a whole video of Diddy doing what he was doing to Cassie. But suddenly they're coming after him. All these men now want to group themselves together. Do you understand? That when the real issue is that we as men have such a big issue with accountability. We don't want to take accountability, guys. Do you understand? Men don't want to take accountability for their issues, especially when it comes to men in this catalog. They want to, suddenly now they've all grouped themselves as martyrs, people who've been oppressed and used, and there's so much level of injustice. But when they were doing the madness to other people, that injustice didn't exist. Men don't want to take accountability. That is the real conversation here. And they're taught not to take accountability at a young age. And this is how this all ties into incel culture. It's a whole different conversation, but best believe this is a big ass tree and there's branches all connected. But I just feel like what Soulja Boy is saying is such a kick in the face, because ain't nobody give a damn about what you're saying. You're just grouping yourselves all as martyrs, and it doesn't make any sense. It's annoying. Just like how Jay-Z got out of the second lawsuit. It's given corruption. I'm so sorry. Like the fact that you were in one lawsuit, it got dropped with prejudice, never come back again. Then you're mentioned in second lawsuit. Within a week, you've been taken out. What is going on? It seems to be some kind of pattern here where when it comes to anything in relation to Diddy, this man Jay-Z wants no parts of it. His lawyer wants no parts of it. Yes, the lawsuit was given Wattpad, but I feel like there is some kind of connect here, and Jay-Z is a very powerfully connected man. Him and Beyonce were just announced as the richest couple in the industry, period, with a net worth of $2 billion.
They just playing the weak cards first. Lawyers, I feel as though a lawyer is going to play the weak card first. But not the feds. The feds played a strong card. If that's their weak card, they played. They asked. I'm gonna let this.
A net worth of $2 billion combined. Do you understand how powerful that is? They are a very powerful couple. So anybody who's trying to come for them, which it looks like it's happening right now, it ain't going to be an easy fight. Do you understand? It's not going to be an easy fight. But I just think that them coming out of this lawsuit again, to me, thinking about it now after a couple of days, it's just fishy. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I'm being dramatic. You guys can always let me know in the comments below. Definitely let me know. Do subscribe to the channel, guys. It's just one click. Let's get to 400,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. It's just one click, honestly. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell. Go over there to his channel, man, and support my brother, man. I like him. Look. Let me break it down to y'all like this. The lawyers, they try to talk to the person and say, this is what we have on you. And then the person say, F you, I ain't down with it, whatever, sue me. So now they file the paperwork. Once they file the paperwork, the lawyer is going to play the cards. This is what we got on you. No, I don't. Okay, now this is what we got on you. No, now this is what we got on. Now boom, before they drop the hammer. Now the feds on Diddy case, it's almost like a slam dunk, because they just threw something out there at Diddy and his lawyers, right? They found drugs. I think they did tests on people's body, and these drugs was found in people's body that participated in the freak off and that said that Diddy spiked their drinks or whatever. However, they got these drugs from that going to the hospital. They got these drugs from going to Diddy party or freak off or whatever the hell you want to call it. They got it from Diddy. And they got one drug got such a long name. I'm surprised that ain't the longest name in the dictionary. To the superfactoristic, whatever they call that thing. They always asking Harry Mack to use it in the rhyme. And he always crush it when he does it. Anyway, explain that. How did these people get these drugs in their body? Better yet, why don't you explain how did you get a hold of these drugs? How did these drugs end up in your possession, Mr. P. Diddy, Brother Love? Call him Brother Love, call him Brother Hate. Spreading hate, man. How in the world, if this was my world, 3 videos I want you to explain. And I don't think they got a video of the guns with the serial number scratched off of it. In my world, if you scratch the serial number off of a gun, you better turn that son of a gun in. You better turn it in, because if you get caught with it, you under the jail. See, in my world, the jails is it's too much fun up in them jails, man. That's why people don't mind going back. That video of you hitting that little girl going down the hallway, explain that, especially after you put that stupid video up there, you apologize. Man, I hit rock bottom. Well, sometimes you got to do that. Explain that. And there's one more video nobody talking about when I'm assuming it was Cassie. It was some female. It sounded like a female voice under the blanket. And Diddy was recording. What you got to say now? What you got to say now? Mr. Hate, P. Diddy, whatever you want to call yourself. I mean, shit, you keep changing your name. Can I pick a name? Let me pick a name for you, Mr. Hate. Explain that video. And after all that and all this baby oil, come on, man. Get up under the jail. In fact, you go under the under part of the jail. What is wrong with this dude? What is wrong with our system, man? And I can't wait till this joint should be publicized. It should be publicized. Why? Because we need to make examples of people. They used to do this back in slavery, y'all. So it must have been working. They'd take the strongest slave and get all the slaves to come out to see what they're going to do to them. Keep all of them in line. I know that sounds cruel, but hell, we got to try something different. We got to try something different, man. It takes a strong person to realize that this system that we have, man, if Diddy get off, or he do a little bit of time, I feel sorry for them victims, man. You better be lucky there ain't nobody in my family. Believe that. That's right, I'm saying it. That ain't no allegedly. I don't mind going to jail for what I believe in. Believe that. God dang, boy, shoot. I wish. Anyway, no, I don't wish. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.